Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make these scrunchies. So these are what they look like. These are tagged ready for markets, but I'm going to be showing you how to make them. So what you'll need is a hook of your choice. I use 5.5, that's just my go-to hook. You'll need a ponytail holder, bobble, whatever you call them, you'll need one of those. And then yarn of your choice. I'm using Yummy by King Cole just because the scrunchie that I'm making today, they wanted it a little thicker, so that's why we're using a little bit of a thicker wool today. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so to start off, you will need to just take your wool and we're going to stick it through the ponytail holder, bobble, whatever you want to call it, and you're just going to tie it on with just a little knot and just pull it tight enough so that it's secure. And then I like to work my starting chains over the tail so it's less sewing in to do at the end, and we're just going to chain on some single crochets around the whole bobble, and that's just your starting chains, and then we'll work into those once you have enough. There isn't a real correct amount that you need, you just need enough to fill up the bobble. And here you just want to push the stitches together so that it tightens it up, so that whenever you pull the bobble you're not going to see the bobble peeking through. So I'm just going to push these around so it means that I can add some more stitches to this side. And when you feel like you have enough stitches on, we're gonna just slip stitch into this first stitch here, so that closes it all together. And now we're gonna chain 2, and in the same stitch, sorry, the yarn got stuck. In the same stitch, we're gonna double crochet 2. So that's yarning over, inserting your hook, yarning over and pulling through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2. And that is your first set of stitches. So now when you continue, you're going to go into every single stitch and add 3 double crochets. So I'll show you how that's done. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And in the same stitch, you're going to go in with another double crochet. Again, and then one more. So that's yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And that is all you're going to do now as a repeat for the entire scrunchie. So I'll show it one more time and then I will come back at the end of the round. So we're yarning over on our hook, inserting into that chain, pulling through, yarning over and pulling through 2, yarning over, pulling through 2. And you do 3 of those into every chain on your bobble. 3 double crochets into every chain. And once you start doing it enough, it'll start to scrunch up like these ones here, and it makes that scrunchy effect. So I'll come back once I'm finished the whole bobble. Okay, so now we've got to our very last stitch. So we're going to work in our 3 double crochets into that, and then I'm going to show you how I close it off. So just working in your 3 double crochets, and then once you've done that, you're going to go to your top of your stitch of your chain 2 and just work in a slip stitch, which is just yarning over, pulling through, and then pulling through the chain that was on your hook. And then I do another one just for good measure. And that is how you close it up. And as you can see, the stitches did work that scrunchy effect. So now we're going to take our scissors and just cut off a tail, and you're just going to pull through and then just pull it tight to close. And then as you can see, that is your scrunchie done. Well, not done yet, because we have this tail, and we also have, where is it, a little bit of a tail here. But with the one in here, I just take my scissors and trim that off, and that's it. But now we're gonna get a needle and just weave in these ends, and I'll show you how I do that. So I've got my tapestry needle now, and I'm just going to put the end of the yarn through the needle, and then grabbing at the top of the scrunchie, I work in the front loop of the next stitch and the back loop, and I just do that until I feel like I have it wound in enough. I usually do about 4 stitches across this way. And then I turn the scrunchie over and I work back on myself. So it gives it that extra bit of security, so you know that the end is not going to come out. And that's just the way I found sewing it in is the best. And then again, once you have it through enough, I'm going to take my scissors again and just trim off that excess bit of wool. And that is your scrunchie. And now I just kind of fiddle with it a bit just to get it, because of where you were sewing, just to get it so it's sitting nice. And it just gives you that nice scrunchy effect. And now I just go and I'll add in one of my tags, and that's ready for a market. I hope you liked watching this video, and I hope you found it useful, and I can't wait to see if any of you use my tutorial for some scrunchies. Bye!